Hello and welcome to another episode of Hardest News Update. I'm your host, Trey Colbeck. It is March 29th, Good Friday. So happy Easter weekend to everybody. And we're here live on our presenting sponsor, harnesslink.com, because harnesslink.com is the only harness racing website truly dedicated to covering news and events in the standardbred industry worldwide. We are also made possible because of our friends at the USTA. And we're sponsored by Hardest Bid, because Hardest Bid is a game changer for the standardbred and harness racing bloodstock industry. Provides buyers and sellers with an easy-to-use online platform that offers global reach, unparalleled transparency, and convenience for you. Its customers, zero commission on everything. So check out Harness Bid for more. I'm going to recap action from Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then at the end of the show, have a quick preview of tonight's Matchmaker, Blue Chip Matchmaker at Yonkers, as well as Monday's Borgata series continues leg 3 in both those series, and Saturday's New Holland series, Pacing Finals and Trotting Finals go down at Woodbine Mohawk Park. Have a preview of that near the end of the show. But first, recap time. We're going to pick things up at Saratoga. Had racing on Tuesday. Two drivers got a hat trick. First driver we'll look at is Jim DeVoe. He wins races. Actually, he gets a Grand Slam. Races 1, 6, 8, and 13. The highlight that's going to come is race 6 here. He wins with Rock and Roll Shelley in 155 and 1. This was the longest shot on the board of 4-1, but he also wins race 1 with Flames on a Fire in 156 and 4. He'd get the Grand Slam in race 13 with Dance the Big Dance in 157 and 4. The other driver, Jay Randall, gets a hat trick on Tuesday. He wins races 3, 9, and 10. Wins race 3 with Huntersville A in 156 and 1. Wins race 9, which is the one up on the board here at 12-1. Vice versa, Blue Chip in 156 and 2. And then you'd actually win the next race, race 10 as well, with 2-Star Magic in 157 and 1. Next track, Pocono Downs had racing just on Tuesday. Two drivers again. One had a Grand Slam and one had a hat trick. Matt Kakali had the Grand Slam. Wins race 3 with Miss Majesty in 154 flat. Also wins race 5 with Ebony Lady in 154 and 2. Wins race 7 with Seal O'Neill in 153 flat. And race 15, the replay you're seeing right now is with Sweet Beach Life in 151 and 4. Travis Alexander trains this pacer, 3-year-old by Sweet Lou. And then the other driver we'll look at, Anthony Napolitano, gets a hat trick. He wins race 2 with Move the Line in 153 and 4, a 4-1 minor upset. This is a 6-year-old gelding by Betting Line. He'd also win race 8 with It's a Horse in 154 and 4, and race 13 with Town Victor in 156 and 1. Next track we'll look at Northfield Park at racing Tuesday and Wednesday. Here's Tuesday action. Aaron Merriman gets 5 wins on Tuesday. Wins the first race with Base Stealer in 157 and 3. But this is win number 5. Comes in the 11th. Cuz Burt Told Me So in 152 and 159 and 2. Braden Rhodes trains this pacer, a 7-year-old gelding by Time to Roll. And then Billy Davis Jr. gets a hat trick. Races 12, 13, and 15. But here's race 15. Newly secondus in 156 and 4. Jessica Rogner trains this pacer, a 4-year-old by Better Than Cheddar. Billy Davis Jr. would also win race 13 a couple races earlier, wire to wire in 157 and 3 with Fitz Bobbins. And then race 12 with Candy Sweet in 157 and 4. And then Wednesday action at Northfield Park. Aaron Merriman gets another 5 wins. He gets his first win in race 5 with YS Matthias Bro in 156 flat. And then you would follow that up in the next race in 156 and 4 with Very Smart. Race 9, Merriman would also win with Victoria's Blue Chip 155 and 2. Then he would win back-to-back races, starting race 12, Fantasy Expressions in 157 and 2 wins by a neck there. And then here in race 13, Lenny called Frankie 155 flat with the 29 flat closing quarter. And then we'll move on to Western Fair. Fairly is the Merrick preferred pace on Tuesday night was race 8. Let's pick it up after the half. Here's Sugar with the call.
Major League 57 and 4. So Frisky has made it up to her wheel now to challenge second. Getting Euchred is traveling third out there in the 4th spot. Premier Delight, 5th and in for Layla Blue. Gapped on to cover 6, J120. And at the back of the bus, Exotic Dragon, 57 and 4, halftime speed. It's Major League, still doing good things up front. So Frisky, she being chased up now here in second, on to take third. Travels Premier Delight up and by 3/4, 126 and 1. And throwing down into the final turn, trading blows, Major League versus So Frisky, who just won't go away. Out there in third, Premier Delight, 4th and in, Getting Euchred, switching widest of all. Layla Blue into the stretch, they turn for home. Major League, she's on the rope. So Frisky, here comes Premier Delight at 18 to 1, trying to blow it up for Hunt. It's the top class preferred victory. Premier Delight for Jeff Hunt. It's close for second. Layla Blue was closing sharply against So Frisky, and Major League 157 flat, longest.
Yeah, it was the longest shot on the board. That was Premier Delight with Jeffrey Hunt. He trains the mare as well. 18 to 1, 157 flat, a 30 and 1 closing quarter. Came from the back of the pack to win. The filly mare preferred at Western Fair. On Wednesday was the preferred trot, race 10. Let's pick this one up just after the half-mile mark as well and see how this one finishes.
Halftime. Last shot continuing to go forward here for Rooney. Hot Fudge Sunday following in there to be second. Southwind Domino is still gapped off in third. Andy Over gets some encouragement there from fourth. Trailing the field, Johnny Buckshot. So it's the backside. It's the final time. And last shot is yet to face a challenger here. Tripping out has been Hot Fudge Sunday, holding down third. Southwind Domino, Andy Over working it. First over in fourth, being highlined into the final turn. Nothing yet from Johnny Buckshot. 3/4. Teamed and beamed in 127 and 4. And it's still last shot, and it's still Hot Fudge Sunday. Andy Over battling on for second against Southwind Domino. Up on the outside, Johnny Buckshot through the stretch and to the mile. Last shot has been the leading lady, and she will go all the way.
Yeah, that was last shot, winning in 158 flat with Garrett Rooney in the bike. This is a 5-year-old mare by Archangel winning the preferred trot, beating out a full field of boys on Wednesday at Western Fair. Next track we'll look at, Rosecroft Raceway had racing Tuesday and Thursday. On Tuesday, they had the open trot, race 13. Here is this replay.
57 seconds flat. Trotting in second still for Funny Riddle. Rivers is third. Trotting fourth for Sailor. Our Hot Toddy is next. Here comes Corey on the outside with CrossFit Mouse into the outer flow. Jonathan will follow there with I Wish Not to Be Touched. Down to the inside, Explosive Drama and Shake and Bake. It's still College Tuition. In the pocket, Funny Riddle. Milby angles Rivers now. The big trotter on the outside is moving up here very alertly now from third, now second. 3/4 in 126 and 3/5 seconds. It's Rivers on the outside. College Tuition on the inside. Funny Riddle. Then it's CrossFit Mouse as they come to the top of the stretch. On the outside, Rivers edging to the lead. Trying to fight back College Tuition. Funny Riddle at the inside. Third, it's Frank Milby and Rivers to win it. CrossFit Mouse, followed by Funny Riddle and College Tuition in 1:55 and 3.
Yeah, Rivers is a 5-year-old gelding by Anders Bluestone, 155 and 3, like you heard, with Frank Milby in the bike. One driver got a hat trick on Tuesday at Rosecroft, and that was Jonathan Ellie. He gets his first win in race 3 with Better Country. Wins by a neck here in 156 flat. Kevin Lair trains this pacer, a 6-year-old mare by Better's Delight. Ellie would also win race 5 with How Do You Goo in 157 and 2. And he would get his third win race 10 with Honey Love in 154 flat. Thursday, Rosecroft Racing, we had the Open Pace race 12. Here it is.
55 seconds flat. It's Mocklemore on the outside. Sea of Life down to the inside. Third for Sweet Sundays. Second over's Fantastic Voyage, followed by Nuttin' But Finesse. Nowhere to go at the inside for Starship. Into the outer flow now is HP List Shadow. The back marker is Tom's Twilight. The new leader is Sea of Life here. Sea of Life in the second. Now comes Fantastic Voyage. Fading here, Mocklemore on the pylons there. Third, 3/4 in 1, 22 and 1, 27 and 1 on the backside. As they come to the top of the stretch, Sea of Life still there. Fantastic Voyage up the inside, Nuttin' But Finesse swarming in. Sea of Life on the outside, Fantastic Voyage with a nose in front.
Yeah, it was a Fantastic Voyage winning in 153 flat, a 4-1 upset there with Jared Moore in the bike. One driver had 5 wins on the night last night, and that was Trey Porter. This is race 9. He won with 2 Soon BG in 154 and 2. This was a 15-1 upset. This is a 6-year-old gelding by Better Than Cheddar. Porter would get his 5th and final win in the next race, race 10, with Dancing on a Star in 152 and 1, which is a 9-year-old gelding by American Ideal. Up next, Monticello Raceway had racing Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Open Pace was on Tuesday, race 6. It was won by Gregory Merton and Hop and Roll Heaven in 153 and 2. But let's see how they do it.
7 and 1/30. So moving around the clubhouse turn, Some Deal Hanover and Bruce Aldridge trying to take the feature here today. Right there, second comes C.R. Dudley. Then it's Hop and Roll Heaven, ready to switch, and here comes Greg Merton stepping on the accelerator now, heading to the 3/4 looking. The favorite, Hop and Roll Heaven, ready to go right past Some Deal Hanover, 3/4 in 125 and 4, 28 and 3. Third panel, moving around the final turn, and look at the favorite just sprinting away. And this is all Hop and Roll Heaven in control as the field turns for home, and this is all Hop and Roll Heaven here in the feature. Trevor's Ace has moved into second, but Greg, you are all alone coming to the line, winning the feature. Hop and Roll Heaven, 153 and 2, with Trevor's Ace second best.
Yeah, Gregory Merton would actually get a hat trick on Tuesday as well. On to Wednesday racing at Monticello. Open Trot was race 7. It was won by Home and Dry. This was Home and Dry in 159 flat. Bruce Aldridge Jr. gets this driving win for trainer Laura Aldridge. Home and Dry is a 12-year-old gelding by Credit Winner. Let's see how this one shakes up.
Up the half mile, 59 and 2. So a 30 and 3 second quarter. Moving around the clubhouse turn, and it's still Home and Dry, your leader. On the inside, Conce's Victory second. And from the outside, there goes the favorite, Double Dealing. Now moving up on the outside, third. Then on the inside comes Win and Dream trotting fourth, with Doo-Wop Kid and Chip Conway still at the back, heading by the 3/4 in 128 and 4. Midway around the final turn after a 29 and 2 third quarter, It's still home and dry, still in front over Constance Victory. Double dealing will have to do better. And they're at the top of the lane here in the finale and the feature. And Bruce Aldridge tries to get home and dry home. It is still home and dry, still in front. And Bruce takes a peek back. He knows he's got this one wrapped up. And it's going to go to home and dry, taking the open. Time.
Yeah, and then Thursday racing at Monticello had 7 races, but all 7 races were won by a different driver. But actually, only one trainer was able to get 2 wins. That was Shane Taggart. He wins race 1 while being in the bike himself. He wins with Gold Vintage in 157 and 3. He would also win race 8 as a trainer, but this time in race 8, Jim Taggart Jr. was in the bike with Banderas Hanover. On the Miami Valley, had racing Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Tuesday, Jeremy Smith gets a grand slam. He wins race 1 with Well Said Avalana in 153 and 4. He'd also get his second win in race 4 with He'll Do It Again. Wins by a nose in that one in 155 and 1. This replay here is race 9. He wins with Mango in 154 and flat, which is a 5-1 upset. Is the biggest upset he had. And then he would win race 10 with She Hit the High Note in 155 flat. And then Brett Miller would get a hat trick on Tuesday. He'd win race 6 with Rangers Sure Shot. Wins by a neck in race 6 in 154 and 3 at 5-1. Brittany Baker trains that pacer. He'd win race 7. This is that highlight. 44-1 with the Robert Rogan trained Coalition. It was an 8-year-old gelding by Always a Virgin. Goes 156 and 3 to win at 44-1. And then Miller would also win race 14 at 3-1 with BB Cruiser. Wednesday racing, Trace Tetrick gets a hat trick. Wins race 2 with Some High Dreamer in 154 and 4. This is a 6-year-old gelding by If I Can Dream.
Back 3 wide, Gallant Star trying to rally east.
Had the sound on there with a 30 flat closing quarter at 20-1. Gets the win here, Some High Dreamer. Dietrich would also win race 3 with Melton Beach at 151 and 4. And he would get his third win race 9 with Up Away Blue Chip in 155 and 1. And then Miller would also get 3 more wins on Tuesday. He gets his first win race 4 with We Shall See. Wins by a neck in 152 and 1. 47-1 upset for the Mark Winters Jr. trained pacer, 4-year-old gelding Down by the Seaside. Miller would also win races 6 with Ponda Executive, and wins that one by a neck too at 10-1 and 154 and 1. And Reagan's Time in race 7 in 154 and 4. Thursday at Miami Valley had an open pace race 3. Let's see how this one ends.
From 5th, now 4th. Inside shuffle. Don't Bother Me None. Following cover later, dudes. And Stars Align. And making some noises 4th over the half was 53 and 3, 27 and 4. Second quarter. Artscaping has the lead. Rolling Like Thunder on the outside is closing in second. Art Attack, tight pockets that are under tight lines as they head to 3 quarters. Second over 4th is Later Dudes to the inside. Arbin outside now 6th. As they pass 3 quarters is Stars Align 121 and 1, 27 and 3 backside. It's Artscaping with the lead. Art Attack has had the trip. Rolling Like Thunder. He's grinding 3 wide. Later Dudes 4 wide. Stars Align 5 wide. Making some noise into the stretch. Artscaping up the rail. Here comes Art Attack digging in and closing. Stars Align flying on the outside as they come to the wire. Art Attack inside. Art Attack getting up to win it from Artscaping. Stars Align and Arbin 150.
Yeah, that was Art Attack in 150 flat with Dan Noble. Dan Noble would actually get a hat trick on the day as well. Move on to Dover Downs with some stake action here. The Delaware Standardbred Breeders' Fund Finals were taking place over this week. On Tuesday, it was the 51,200 DSBF late closers for 3-year-old Colton Gelding Trot. It was won here by Works Like a Charm, 157-3. Tim Tetrick was in the bike. Tetrick would actually get a hat trick on Tuesday. But let's see how this one race check out.
Far back Daddy Wags. 3-year-old Gelding Trotters behind the gate. Delaware Standardbred Breeders' Fund late closer, final 51,000. They're off on between horses. It's Oliver Now out for the lead. LG's Jackson moves out. Down toward the inside, Pulsator alongside of Pulsator. That's LG's Bluestone. Caught out 3 wide now. Works Like a Charm. A little bit of trouble there. Between horses, maybe that's 4 wide. Between horses, Platinum Punch. They make their way around the first turn and coming over toward the opening quarter with LG's Jackson, a 5-length leader. They go by the opening quarter, 27-3. Fast for these. As they race by the stands, the only one that did that was LG's Jackson with that 5-length lead. Racing in second, it's Oliver Now, followed by Pulsator. LG's Bluestone is next. Then comes Jet Sam. Behind Jet Sam, Works Like a Charm. Off stride went Daddy Wags. And making a break was Platinum Punch. They race to the clubhouse turn. LG's Jackson with about a 4-length lead. LG's Jackson. It's Oliver Now, gets a bit closer. Pulsator third. In fourth is LG's Bluestone. They went by the half, 58 seconds. They continue on the turn over toward the back stretch. LG's Jackson lead is 2.5. It's Oliver Now is there. Moving to the outside from fourth into third is LG's Bluestone. Back to fourth, Pulsator to the outside now. That's Jet Sam. They're midway up the back stretch on the way toward 3/4. And the leader, LG's Jackson, 2.5 lengths. On the outside, LG's Bluestone. It's Oliver Now has the rail. Then comes Jet Sam down toward the inside. That's Pulsator. Having to come 3 wide soon will be Works Like a Charm. 3/4, 127 around the final turn. Coming over toward the top of the stretch. LG's Jackson, a 4-length lead. Here comes a 3 wide. Works Like a Charm. Trying to get up in the second around. LG's Bluestone. They're at the top of the stretch. LG's Jackson's got the lead. Works Like a Charm is coming on the outside, coming through the stretch. LG's Jackson coming on the outside. Works Like a Charm, coming fast. Works Like a Charm to get up. LG's Jackson in a photo with LG's Bluestone for the place, 157 3/5.
Yeah, that was the Tuesday one. On Wednesday was the 3-year-old filly pace final, 51,200 up for grabs. Let's see how this one goes.
Three-year-old filly Pacers behind the gate, moving up. Delaware Standardbred Breeders' Fund late closer, sponsored by Bally's Dover, 51,000. They're off from the outside. There goes Jet Propelled and Bella's Dream. They move right out for the lead as they race to the first turn. Small Town Bed Girl is there. Here's Curtsy for Persico getting away fourth in front of Bed. Nella Manella. Race O'Malley on the outside. Then comes Nova's Baby Girl at the end. Sweet Bobby Joe. They make their way around the first turn, and with the lead, that's Jet Propelled. Bella's Dream got away second. Racing in third. And coming to the outside, Small Town Bad Girl, 27 4/5. Field races by the stand. Small Town Bad Girl up to get the lead. Back to second now is Jet Propelled. Bella's Dream is third. Racing up on the outside, Grace O'Malley's been parked, and May State Park, we'll see. Then moving to the outside, that's Curtsy for Persico, 2 or 3 lengths bed, Nella Manella, Nova's Baby Girl, and Sweet Bobby Joe. They make their way into the clubhouse, turn on their way toward that. Small Town Bad Girl, Grace O'Malley races on the outside. Right there is Jet Propelled. Curtsy for Persico will go 3 wide somewhere along the way, down to the inside. Bella's Dream alongside is Bad Nella Monella. They went by the half in 57 4. They race up the backstretch. Small Town Bad Girl. Sitting in second, Jet Propelled. There goes the 3 wide. Curtsy for Persico toward the inside. Soon to get room, I believe, will be Bella's Dream. They go toward the end of the backstretch. Curtsy for Persico is 3 wide. Up between horses, Jet Propelled. Right there now, Bella's Dream. They go by 3/4, 3 of them in a row, 127 1. They race on the final turn, coming toward the top of the stretch now. And Curtsy for Persico up to join the leader. That's Jet Propelled into third, Bella's Dream. All done right now. Looks like Small Town Bad Girl. They're at the top of the stretch, trying to go home. They straighten away. Jet Propelled comes off the turn with the lead. Jet Propelled, Curtsy for Persico. Down the inside, Bella's Dream. They come toward the wire. And here comes Curtsy for Persico, but holding on, Jet Propelled. Jet Propelled, Curtsy for Persico, and Bella's Dream. 157.
Yeah, Jets Propelled gets the win there at 157 flat at 6-1. Robert Shadden trains this pacer, 3-year-old by Roddy's Bag. Again, on Wednesday, there was also a Phillies and Mares Open Pace Race 12. Misty Coast wins in 152-1 with Art Stafford Jr. in the bike for trainer Les Givens. Let's see how they win this.
Follow that move is Jody. 3 wide from the back of the pack, Disturbed Hanover. Toward the inside, that's Tay. They went by the half, 55-1. Field races up the back stretch, and Misty Coast has a 2-length lead. Racing on the outside, Grander Sealster. Southwind Ice and Fire toward the inside third. 3 lengths further back. Jody moves on the outside, trying to get by Tay as they go into the final turn, approaching 3/4. Misty Coast continues to lead it. It's Misty Coast toward the inside. Southwind Ice and Fire. Outside, Grander Sealster, 3/4, 122 and 4/5. They come over toward the top of the stretch. Misty Coast, Grander Sealster not giving up, is getting a bit closer down inside, forced to wait. Southwind Ice and Fire, they come off the turn. It's Misty Coast with the lead, straightening away Misty Coast. Down the inside now, here comes Southwind Ice and Fire coming toward the wire. Southwind Ice and Fire with Misty Coast. Misty Coast trying to get there. Misty Coast holds on. 152-2.
And then on to Thursday at Dover Downs, there was a 3-year-old Colton Gelding Pace Final, 51,600. You know what? I won't spoil it too much. Big upset, though. Here it is.
Delaware Standard Breeders' Fund late closing event. Finals 51,000, sponsored by Bally's Dover. They're off down the racetrack. There goes Papa's Son out for lead. Moving up also is Captain Pete. Farther out, that's Beat Cop as they make their way into the first turn. Papa's Son is on top. Captain Pete races on the outside. Beat Cop's got the rail. They race midway on the first turn. Captain Pete on the outside with Papa's Son. Beat Cop landed in third, 2 lengths in front of Shocking Truth. Then comes Better Dig 2. Then comes Lemonberry, 27 3/5. They race by the stands now. On the way toward the half, Captain Pete is still outside. Captain Pete is out. Beat Cop now rushes up on the outside to get the lead. It'll be Beat Cop, Captain Pete. Back to third is Papa's Son. 2 lengths. That's Shocking Truth, followed by Better Dig 2. And the trailers into that turn are I'm Still Here in Lemonberry. They go over toward the half. And on the outside, Beat Cop is caught out by Captain Pete. Down at the rail, Papa's Son. Another length and ever so. Shocking Truth in front of Better Dig 2. After that comes I'm Still Here and Lemonberry, 56-1. They head over toward the back stretch. Beat Cop is on the outside of Captain Pete. Papa's Son sits right there. Racing in fourth, Shocking Truth. Then comes Better Dig 2. They continue up the back stretch toward the final turn. Beat Cop just ahead. Captain Pete is right there, followed by Papa's Son. Down toward the rail, that's Shocking Truth. Out comes Better Dig 2. They make their way by 3/4 in 124 and 4/5. Around the final turn, coming toward the top of the stretch, Captain Pete is there. Captain Pete, Beat Cop. Down inside, Papa's Son, 3 wide, Better Dig 2. Following 3 wide is I'm Still Here. They come toward the top of the stretch, turning home. Captain Pete has the lead as they come off the turn. Here's Papa's Son now, and Papa's Son races up on the outside to get the lead, coming through the stretch. Papa's Son with Captain Pete. They come toward the wire. Papa's Son with a short lead. Papa's Son is trying to get there. Down the rail, a late rush from I'm Still Here, close, 55-3.
Yeah, it was I'm Still Here winning in 74-1 upset. Walter Callahan trains this pacer. This is a 3-year-old by Ermitas Maximus. 29-4 glass quarter here to win. Big upset there in this Delaware Standardbred Breeders' Fund final. There's also a consolation for the 3-year-old Colt Pacers. First race. We'll just watch this one after the half. Midnight Mike wins at 55-1 with Victor Kirby. Not as big as 74-1, but still pretty big upset. So here is the consolation.
2-length lead over. Come on, Eddie. Matt Stardust is third on the outside. There goes Bubba moving up. They make their way up the back stretch now on the way toward 3/4, and it's Cavalli Island. There goes Bubba, races on the outside toward the rail. Come on, Eddie. Then it's Matt's Artist. Battalion Stallion on the outside. The trailer continues to be Midnight Mike. They go into the final turn. And Cavalli Island leads Come On Eddie by a length and a half or 2. There goes Bubba, drops back into third. Matt's Artist. 3/4, 126 and 1/5. They make their way around the final turn, coming toward the top of the stretch, and it's Cavalli Island. Come on, Eddie races second, a gap of 2.5 lengths to Matt's Artist. They're at the top of the stretch now, turning home. And Come On Eddie comes on the outside after the lead as they straighten away. Come On Eddie on the outside up to get the lead. Cavalli Island down the inside. Midnight Mike is coming. They come toward the wire. Come On Eddie with Midnight Mike down the inside. Midnight Mike, 56.
And then also yesterday at Dover Downs, Gio Napolitano Jr. gets a hat trick. Here's his third win with big Chick Magnet, wins by a neck here in 152 and 2 at 6-1. This is a 6-year-old gelding by Big Jim. He would also win races 3 and 9 leading up to this. Yonkers Raceway is the next track I'll look at here. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday racing. On Tuesday, Yannick Gingras gets a hat trick. The replay we'll look at here is race 2. He wins at 5-1 with Charming Vixen. A 4-year-old mare by Sports Writer goes 156 and 2 at 5-1. Gingras would also win race 3 with Diamond Beach in 155 and 1. And he'd get his third win, race 10. Ain't no stopping time, 154 and 3. Jason Barlett would actually get 4 though on Tuesday at Yonkers. His first win comes in race 4 at 8-1 with Twin B Heartthrob in 153 flat. This is a 6-year-old horse by Better Than Cheddar. Jeff Culliford trains. Bartlett would also win with It's a Me Mario in 153 flat. Race 6 and race 9. Train Station in 155 flat. And race 12 would be win number 4 with Rye in 156 flat. Wednesday at Yonkers, we had a 3 to 5-year-old open pace. Let's watch how it goes here at the half.
Panettone Hanover 57-2, an easy 29-4 second quarter breather there for the favorite. Adam 12 takes him around the clubhouse turn the second and final time, a length and a half, now 2 in front of Brew Hanover. Rock the Bells and Bongiorno wait in third. Then Oakwood Patty, still nothing from Panettone Hanover as the field makes their way up the backstretch towards 3/4, led by Adam 12. Adam 12 over Brew Hanover. 3/4, 125 and 1. Off the cones is Oakwood Patty. He just passed Rock the Bells. 4 lengths back to Panettone Hanover. As they come off the turn and into the stretch, Adam 12 has things under control. Jason Bartlett and Adam 12 a couple of lengths ahead of Brew Hanover, who's trying to make a race of it late. Brew Hanover's getting close now. Adam 12, stride shortening. Brew Hanover, Adam 12. Brew Hanover got him. Brew Hanover got the favorite in the final strides. Upset here in the second. Then Adam 12. Final time for the mile was 153 and 2. Brew Hanover was 16.
Yeah, it's 16-1. Brew Hanover gets the win there in 153 and 2, beating the favorite Adam 12 in this 3 to 5-year-old open pace. Matt Cicali was in the bike for trainer Mike Burke. Cicali would actually get a hat trick on the day. That was his first of 3. On to Thursday at Yonkers. There was an invitational trot, race 2. Let's see how this one goes.
To the inside, third, it's still Yanks dug out in advance of I Get It. Back to remain Popperdell and Tipsy Money. No movement yet. Half mile, 57 and 2. So they're into the payoff half here, and it's Royalty Beer who still maintains the lead from PL Oscar second. Yanks dugout stays to the cones third, soon to be locked down because I Get It starts first up. Next to the inside, Popperdell is now locked down, and Tipsy Money is second over, but has still some work to do. 6 lengths off the lead as they head to 3/4. It's Royalty Beer still there. Royalty Beer from PL Oscar as they make their way to 3/4 here in 126 and 1. They head for the far turn the final time. Royalty Beer separates now by 2 lengths. I Get It on the outside is up in the second and trying to chase down this leader. PL Oscar is third. From fourth, Tipsy Money needs to do better as they come to the top of the stretch. Royalty Beer is still there. I Get It on the outside continues to make up ground and tries to track down this leader late. Royalty Beer in front to the outside. I Get It has a lot of momentum though down the center of the racetrack. It's Royalty Beer in front to the outside. I Get It. I Get It hits the front, and I Get It will win. Tight second, possibly Popperdell getting Royalty Beer late. Then it was Tipsy Money.
Yeah, it was. I get it. In 156 flat, Matt Kakali gets another win here at 5-1 with this 8-year-old gelding by Don't You Forget It. There was also a filly and mare invitational trot race 8 last night at Yonkers Raceway. Queen of All wins in 157 and 2 at 5-1 with Austin Singleman in the bike for trainer Lance Hudson. Queen of All is a 6-year-old mare by Swan for All. Let's pick this one up after the half.
Next to the inside, no turning back. Back marker, Hot Flash Kimmy past the half mile in 57 and 2. So they set sail into the payoff half, and they track the leader here. That is Queen of All. Queen of All, length and a half leader here over Lady Jeter in second. Up to the outside, Help of the Season is trying it first up. Next to the inside comes Call Me Danny. Second over, Gapping Cover, slightly No Mas Drama. Third over the excess cover, Hot Flash Kimmy looking to make a huge recovery after that miscue. Back marker is No Turning Back. They pass by 3/4 and 127 flat. Queen of All leads it by 2 now. Lady Jeter reclaims second. That is from the outside, Help of the Season, stalling here from the back. Hot Flash Kimmy, after that miscue, has gone from last and is suddenly up into fourth, and on the outside is charging late as they come to the top of the stretch and spin for home. It is Queen of All who has the lead. Far outside, Hot Flash Kimmy trotting well down the center late, but running out of time to get to Queen of All, who's close to home. It's Queen of All to the line of winner. Lady Jeter second, then it was Call Me Danny, and Hot Flash Kimmy 157 and...
Yeah, sorry, it's 157 and 2, and that was actually Austin Singleman in the bike. He would get a hat trick on the day. That was his third win right there. And actually, Matt Kakali won the invitational trot just prior. That was his first of 3 wins last night as well at Yonkers. So on to on to Buffalo Raceway. We had the fillies and mares open. Race 9. Here it is at the half.
At the half, 58 and 2. They picked it up 29 flat in the quarter. McNatural L, now the even money favorite, showing the way. In their second, Perfect Trip, Shooting Brook. In their third is Arco. In their fourth, Magical Mistress. Then I Am Princess Gemma with Xenia's Chip. Pulling from the back is Louis the Lilac, trying to get around Summer Slash. As they head to 3/4, McNatural L. Here comes Magical Mistress up on the outside. Now third, second, and going after the leader. 3/4 of 128. Into the final turn, McNatural L. On the outside, putting on pressure now, Magical Mistress. Trying to foul that one is Arco. Down along the inside, Shooting Brook needs to do more as they turn for the wire. McNatural L, outside Magical Mistress, far outside Arco. It's McNatural L, Magical Mistress down the center. Magical Mistress and Jim Worrell Jr. win the feature over McNatural L, Arco, and a fast closing Summer Slash, 156 and 4.
Yeah, Magical Mistress wins that in 156 and 4. Jim Morrell Jr. in the bike. This was actually his third win on the card, and that's where he would end the day. Also, Kevin Cummings would win 3 races, 1, 3, and 6. Here's race 6. He wins with Southwind Rye at 13-1 and 159 flat. This is a 4-year-old mare by Huntsville. Cummings would win the first race of the day with McDellacy in 158 and 2. And would win race 3 with RD Skippy in 158 and 3. Onto the Meadows, had racing Wednesday and Thursday. On Wednesday, Dave Pallone would win 5. He would win the first race of the day with Day 2 Party in 152 and 2. He'd also win race 3 with Staying with the Wind in 155 flat. Race 8 would go to Stay Pumped in 155 and 1. Race 9, he'd actually win 3 in a row. Sundara in 159 or 156 and 1 in race 9. And here in race 10, White Cookie at 7-1 and 154 and 4. Mike Burke trains this one, a 7-year-old gelding by Windfall Blue Chip. Ronnie Wren Jr. would get 3 on Wednesday. His first one comes in race 5 with Temptation Eyes in 153 and 3. A 6-year-old mare by Art Major would also win with RGG in 154 flat. And his third win would come in race 11 with Hunting for Kisses in 157 flat. Thursday at the Meadows, there was an open trot, race 11. Let's pick that up right here after the half.
Third around that turn, it's Red, White, and Goo. Next in fourth is Killer Instinct, followed by Bjornson in fifth. Sixth is Swan Legacy. Tequila Tonkin is seventh. Trailer is Mono More. They went a 56-2 quick opening half mile, and it's Emerald's Legacy leading them down the backstretch. Jeffrey P. still second. Red, White, and Goo is third. Now Killer Instinct to the outside from fourth. Racing fifth, Bjornson will go to the outside to follow his stablemate. Sixth is Swan Legacy. Seventh is Tequila Tonkin, and the trailer is Mono More. Into the turn to the three quarters, Emerald's Legacy going to start to feel some pressure now. Killer Instinct on the outside, three quarters, 124-4. Around the final turn, it's Emerald's Legacy. Racing second is Killer Instinct. Third is Jeffrey P. Three wide. Here comes Tequila Tonkin from the back. Top of the stretch, they turn for home. Emerald's Legacy fights to hang on, but Killer Instinct continues to close. Heading for the passing lane is Jeffrey P. Through the stretch, it's Killer Instinct. Jeffrey P. on the inside. Killer Instinct. Jeffrey P. Killer Instinct gets close. Jeffrey P. trying to get up at the line. 153-2. That's a photo for win.
It was actually deemed a dead heat between Jeffrey P. and Killer Instinct. They both go 153-2. Jeffrey P. with Aaron Merriman in the bike at 8-1, and Hunter Myers in the bike for Killer Instinct at 6-1, both winning that one. Merriman would actually get 4 wins on the day. That was his 4th win right there. 2 tracks left to recap. Canadian tracks last night, Thursday night, Flamborough Downs. One driver had a hat trick. Travis Collin. He gets his first win in race 3 with Artistic Pick in 156-4. This is a 10-year-old gelding by Artistic Fella. He'd also win races 6 and 7. Race 6 with You're the One in 156 flat. And race 7 at 5-1 Repo Man, 159-2. Jody Cullen trains this gelding by Always a Virgin. And late night racing last night at Fraser Downs as well. Kelly Hort gets a hat trick. Races 4, 7, and 9. Race 4. Sorry, 1 second here. He wins race 4, 7, and 9. Race 4, he won with Vintage Lass, 158-4. Race 7 here with Diva Amore and 154-4. And race 9 with the favorite Beach Mist and 156-3. And actually, if you follow my new column series, Harness News Update, Picks and Analysis, I covered Fraser Downs last night. Didn't get many winners, but the pick 5 play did win. $24 would have earned a $1 minimum. The bet I provided would have cost you $24, but it would have earned you $249 and some cents. So make sure to check out tonight's preview on harnesslink.com. That is up there right now. I'll have a preview also for Century Downs on Saturday and Wood by Mohawk Park on Saturday, followed by Rideau Carlton on Sunday. And that is, again, Harness News Update, Picks and Analysis, the written column, which you can find there. Okay, quick preview time now. Here it is. We're going to get some blue chip Matchmaker Leg 3 tonight action at Yonkers Raceway. Here's the first leg. A field of 5. Number 1 is Jive Dancing with Matt Kakali. The 2 is Karma Sealster, Jordan Stratton. Those are your 2 favorites. Jive Dancing's at 2-1 and Karma Sealster's at 5-2. There's also and then True Blue Hanover's at 5-1. Coachella Bound is your 4 with Yannick Gingras at 9-2. And Doug's Babe with Dexter Dunn is another 5-2 here. If you're looking here, Jive Dancing is a 10-year-old mare. She won the second leg in 152-3 and will look to go back-to-back. Karma Sealster has finished second last time. Finished third in the first leg, so looking for her first win as well. Coachella Bound is the long shot. Finished 4th last time, but still picks up 9-2 odds. And then Doug's Babe A2 also at 5-2. So definitely could be interesting there. Here's the second leg. A couple races later, or race 10 actually would be. Field of 6 in this one. Tony's Mom at 9-5, and Yannick Gingras is the 1. Creme de Light at 9-2, and George Brennan is your 2. The 3, Sail El Sol. Jason Barlett comes in at 6-1. AF Claire's your long shot at the board at 10-1 in the 4 hole with Brett Holland. Lit D Rose and Pat LaChance at 2-1 is the 5, and Easy to Please 8-1. Jordan Stratton gets the outside 6. Tony's Mom at 9-5. Won the first leg, but came 5th last time. Still earns morning line favorite odds, while Lit D Rose won the first leg and finished 3rd last time. Comes in at 2-1. And the long shot AFV Claire, 10-1, finished 7th in the first leg and 6th in the last leg, but has 2 wins this year. So does have the ability to win. And the third and final leg is third split is race 11. Another field of 6. You got the 1 Delightful Catherine at 7-2 with Jordan Stratton. The 1 Racing Bell and Jason Barlett comes in at 6-1. The 3 Treacherous Penny and Scott Zeron 8-1. In case you didn't know, Andrew McCarthy at 5-2. Man, Don't Forget Me 12-1 long shot there. And the 6 Michaela at 2-1 and George Brennan. Michaela won the second leg after finishing 3rd in the first. He goes 3-2 last time out. Well, in case you didn't know, at 5-2, finished 1st in the first leg and 153-2 and followed that up with a 3rd last time out. And the long shot, Don't Forget Me Now, is back-to-back force, is yet to win this year. But, wouldn't be shocked if it comes up with a big one tonight. And this is all at Yonkers Raceway. Leg 3. Blue Chip Matchmaker. While the third leg of the MGM Borgata goes down on Monday. And if you go to Hardest League's Twitter account, there's a poll. Who do you think is going to win the whole thing? So make sure to go there to check it out. You can give your input on that. It's open till Sunday night, I believe. The first division here. Race 5, Coach's Corner, and Jason Barlett's at 3-1. Leonidas A is a 2-hole with Austin Singleman at 8-1. Some Moment Somewhere and Yannick Gingras the 3, 4-1 odds. At 8-1, Fun at the Beach is the 4 with Jordan Stratton. 5, Strength from Above and Matt Kikali is 6-1. Line Drive Hanover and Scott Zeron 5-2. And Magic 4, Todd McCarthy. And Venturesome Arden and George Brennan both are at 20-1 on the far outside. Line Drive Hanover finished won the first leg in 151-2, but finished 2nd last time out. We'll look to get back to the winner's circle. Coach's Corner at 3-1 has back-to-back second place finishes. 1 win this year though, so looking for his 2nd. And the 2 long shots here. Magic 4 finished 7th last time. Wasn't in the first leg. But before that, did get a win at Miami Valley. Only win on the year this year. And then the other long shot, Venturesome Arden at 20-1. Finished 7th in the first leg 7th in the second leg, after finishing 3rd in the first leg. Has 1 win coming earlier this year at Yonkers Raceway back in February. Then leg 2 here, split 2 in leg 3. Field of 7, race 8. Duncan and Tim Tetrick at 2-1 gets the rail. Torrid Saint and Matthew Atherin at 20-1 long shot there. It's the 2. Forever Boys, the 3 with Scott Zeron at 8-1. I Did It My Way and Jason Barlett get 3-1 odds. Naturally Gifted at 12-1 gets Todd McCarthy in the bike. The 6, Backstreet Shadow and Matt Kikali at 5-2. And Hullabaloo and Yannick Gingras at 5-1. The favorite Duncan won the second leg in 151-4 after finishing 3rd in the first leg. Backstreet Shadow came in 3rd in the second leg, wasn't in the first leg, so we'll be looking to try to get into the winner's circle here for the first time of the year, making his 2nd start. And Torrid St. A at 20-1 finished 5th last time, Wasn't in the first leg, has yet to win this year as well, but has 20 wins in his career and 153 starts. And then here we go, the third and final split. Race 9, field of 7 at 6-1. Thunder Hunter Joe and Tim Teacher gets the rail. Craneborn is your 20-1 long shot. The 3, Desperate Man and Matt Cacali is your favorite at 8-5. What Stanley Got and George Brennan at 6-1. Semi Tough at 7-2. Could be a good choice with Yannick Gingras. Covered Bridge and Jordan Stratton at 8-1. And Rock and Roll Runa and Mark McDonald at 5-1. Desperate Man, 8-5, has won back-to-back races, both being in the first and second split here. 151 and 4 and 151 are your times there. You also got Semi Tough at 7-2. Back-to-back fourth places in this event. And then at 20-1 is Cranbourne and rounding out the field. And that, again, is a Monday. And if you want to do our poll, go to Harness Link on X or Twitter, whatever you call it, and get your vote in before Sunday night. We got some action at Woodbine Mohawk Park. We got the new Holland Pacing Series, $71,000, race 6. And again, if you want my full picks for this, check out harnesslink.com. I'll have those up sometime today. Full picks for all 15 races, including all 3 pick 5s, along with Century Downs on Saturday and Fraser Downs for tonight. It's already up there. But here's your field of 10. HP Momentum and Trevor Henry is the 1. Gia Surreal and Jody Jameson is the 2. Which Way to the Beach and Sylvain Filion. The 4, Jillaby Dynamite is the 4 with Louis Philippe Roy. 5, Poseidon Sealster gets Tyler Moore. 6, Frankie at 10-1 and Bob McClure. The Greek Freak and Tyler Jones gets the 7 hole. Uncle Shank and James McDonald's the 8. Century Heineken and Doug McNair is the 9. Blue Hunt and Travis Collins the 10, with Armor Sealster being the also eligible. The favorite coming into this one, Which Way to the Beach at 5-2. Won the second leg in 150 and 3 while finishing second in the first leg. Jillaby Dynamite is your second favorite. Won the first leg in 153 and 1 while finishing 4th last time out. Couple long shots here on the board. Blue Hunt at 15-1. Finished 10th last time while finishing 5th in the first leg. And you also have Gia Surreal, who wasn't in the second leg, but did get 4th in the first leg. On to the trotting one, race 9. Is this race 9? Yes, race 9, 70,000. Only a field of 9 in this one. You get the 1, Southwind Encore and Travis Collin. The 2, the favorite, Pemberton with James McDonald. Frank's Angel and Bob McClure will come out of the 3 hole. 4, Locatelli is the 4, and then 5, Profetto. The 6, Special Mission and Jody Jameson. 7, Handsome Sebastian and Sylvain Filion. 8, Chulo and Ed Hensley. At 9, Pikachu Hanover and Doug McNair. The favorite in this one is Pemberton, the 2. Won in the second leg in 155 and 2. Finished second in the first leg. Has already won and 3 starts this year. Has won twice with 1 second. So it's going to be tough to beat Pemberton. The second favorite, Hanson Sebastian, finished 10th last time, but did break late. Is the second favorite because of its prior performances before that. Was sick, scratched late February, so maybe just needs some time to bounce back. And then there's 3 horses tied at 10-1 for your long shot, and that's Chulo, Perfetto, and Frank's Angel. And this again is on Saturday at Woodbine Mohawk Park. And that's everything I have for you today. A little quicker episode than it usually is. And thank you to everyone who watches. We'll be back on Tuesday to recap all the weekend action, including this new Holland series, Borgata series, and the Blue Chip Matchmaker, and more. And as well, check out my Hardest News Update picks and analysis pieces. Fraser Downs is up there for tonight. Like I said, we got a big win last night if you followed along. So hopefully we can bounce back and get another one tonight. And tomorrow I will be having my previews for Century Downs, which is 2:45 Eastern post time, and Wood by Mohawk Park, all 15 races with all 3 pick 5s. They go at 6:10 tomorrow Eastern time. And then on Sunday, I'll also have my Rideau Carlton Raceway preview as well, all on our presenting sponsor, harnesslink.com, because harnesslink.com is truly the only harness racing website dedicated to covering news and events in the Standardbred industry worldwide. Thank you to our friends at the USDA. Without them, none of this would be possible. And go check out HarnessBid, our show sponsor, because it's a game changer for the Standardbred and bloodstock industry. 0 commission on any horse sold. So check it out for more. I'll be back on Tuesday. Have a great Easter weekend. Bye-bye.